There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. You can feel it. The feeling is deep within you, just above your stomach. It has a certain depth to it, a certain power, which scares you a little bit. You feel yourself being pulled by it, pushed by it. You even try and shake it, but no matter what, it doesn't go away. You get caught in your own head. What if no one gets it? What if they don't like it? What if I don't really have anything important to say? My ideas are all the same. They're probably sick of this. It's not life-changing enough. And although there's this continuous internal cycle, it's interesting to note that when you question the cycle, which is an extension of you, it ultimately means that you're questioning yourself. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. You were born for this. The world needs you to play big. You were born for this. The world needs you to be strong. You were born for this. The world needs you to live well. We're living in a world where people need to touch more, experience more, love more, go deeper more, live more, breathe more, shift their perspective more, be challenged more, be stimulated more, think more, laugh more, believe more, trust more, flow more, relax more, and guess what? The world is looking at you. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. The world needs you to play bigger. The world needs you to be stronger. The world needs you to live louder. The world needs you to play bigger. The world needs you to be stronger. The world needs you to live louder. Live louder, yeah. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. You were born for this. There's no doubt about that. So wake up to your greatness. 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 Wake up.
What is up? What's up, y'all? What's up, you guys? I miss you guys. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. I'm looking at plane tickets. So I was gonna have like normally something comes to me. And actually, now that I think about it, actually a couple things came to me to talk to you guys about today. But there were so many things. And then it was like, I don't really want to talk about that out loud because it was like kind of ministering to my heart. And then congratulations. Who is that? Tori. Congratulations, Tori. I love you. Every week you got a testimonial. I love it. That's how we roll. Cosmetology interview on Wednesday. I have a tentative start date, May 4th, 2020. Boom. I love it. I absolutely love it. So here's the thing. Share with your friends. Thank you. What a great opening today. Thank you. You're welcome, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just thought that was so appropriate. You were born for this. Like, when I think about the span of conversations that I've been having with my friends, with myself, with my tribe, the conversations that I'm watching other people have, you know, I just feel like there needs to be more. The word of the day is joy for several reasons. What's been resonating in my heart is like joy and love and like stillness and like just being present, because that's actually all you can actually grasp. And so knowing what you want to have in the future is great. And I'm all about that. I'm always telling you guys, you can't just not have any type of goal. I mean, you're just floundering, right? If you don't have any goals. But also equally understanding how to be present. Like, and understanding that the way you see everything is why you see everything. Does that make sense, you guys? Hope that makes sense. Like, I wasn't going to go live, but I practice what I preach. Show the hell up, okay? Show up, show up, show up, period. So I will wake up to my greatness. Thanks for that, amazing. You're welcome. What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Does that make sense, you guys? The way you see everything, it's why you see everything. It's how you see everything. Like, it's really a big deal. So a lot of times I need to like get away from like the real, like people, like I have to go away because I just believe that you have to develop a way of being in this world, but not being in this world. Like, I have to be so committed to unleashing everything that's inside of me in all of its brokenness and all of its imperfection. But like, I got to be committed to unleashing and still being present to like my mom and my dad and my loved ones, but like not being present. Because like, your perspective is everything, which is why I can't have conversations with certain people about certain things for an extended period of time, because it literally just zaps away my joy. And oh my gosh, the title says PER. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what I was typing. It's supposed to say joy. But in general, when you look at your life right now, I just want you guys to take a moment and just take some inventory. Like, how much joy do you truly have? Do you know joy comes from your soul? Like, joy is not something you could buy. You see a lot of people looking like they're having fun, cameras out, showing out, but nobody's like joyful, like true joy. I'm talking about the kind of joy where it's like, oh my God, best laugh ever, best, like it's just true joy. It's bubbling in your soul. Like, it has nothing to do with the circumstance, right? A lot of people are lacking that, and they're trying to find it in a person, in a place, in a thing, in a circumstance. And when you look at the joy from a child, like I went to go see my nephews yesterday, and the way two of them ran up to me, it's like, that's just pure. Like, you can't buy that. Like, you can't buy it. You can't buy it. They run up to me, they little underwear. All my nephews, I got so many, none of them like wearing clothes. And it's so cute because they were just genuinely so happy. They gave me the biggest hugs and the biggest kisses. And then they ran off and they were playing their video. Like, just joy. Joy because like most adults are taking themselves so seriously, and we're not making decisions. And so the silent decisions that we're not making, even though that is a decision, because a decision not to make a decision is a decision, but the ones that we're not making, they're draining us. And the ones that we are making, they're draining us because it's not really what you want to be doing. Yet this is the only life. And everybody loves to say, because life is short. Yeah, life is short, but you ain't doing nothing different. You woke up every day doing the same thing. I don't understand it. Like, find the fastest path to joy. What brings you joy? What lights you up? What fuels your soul? What excites you? Like, develop a muscle of being able to jump into joy. And it don't need to be an announcement or a Facebook post, or like some people be doing it and it's like, I need to tell everyone I just made joy. Girl, bye. It need to be something that got nothing to do with nobody. I realize that's why a lot of people, hit me up. They be like looking for that because I naturally do it. Like, I can't not. But anyway, that's my message for today. Joy. You've got to figure out what brings you joy and then do more of that, because it makes no sense to live this life and to be doing all of these things, going to work, raising your children, working on your business, trying to lose weight. Like, what are you doing it all for? Question that. Look at your life and question why you see certain things happening in your life. Look at your life and question how you're looking at what's happening. Is it happening to you? Is it happening for you? Take inventory. Most people aren't doing that. And it's like everybody's waiting for something to pop off. Meanwhile, it's up to you. It's up to you. So like, I don't have some super deep message, but I just was like, everything kept pointing to find, like, what I naturally do is find joy. I naturally look for it. I naturally give it. I naturally live it. It's a constant. In the worst condition, I'm gonna find joy. And I think that what's interesting is, like, I was telling my private group earlier, like, a lot of people are hit. out of nowhere with a lot of stuff because we're not proactive about anything. Like, things are just hitting you left and right. So how the heck are you going to find joy? Because life is real. And Keisha, I got bills. And Keisha, I got kids. And Keisha, I got this. And Keisha, I got that. And Keisha, I'm sick. I get it. But time passes no matter what. So it's like, are we just going to wake up every day and just look at our life and be like, this is what I got? Or are we going to take time and find the things that bring us joy? Something as simple as a bubble bath, something as simple as booking a trip, something as simple as leaving somewhere, something as simple as calling someone, something as simple as stopping and doing something you never do, like watch a funny movie, right? In the middle of the day. So taking a day off from work, going to pick your kids up early and just loving on them. Like, shift now. Do something different now. Find joy now. Start listening to what's calling to your soul now. Because typically what lights you up, what's calling in your soul is what's going to bring you joy. And it doesn't mean I was just telling my group, everything that is calling to you doesn't mean you need to like try to make it a business or monetize it or make it be something other than just do it and see what happens. Most people are not doing, thank you, Charnel. Most people are not doing what they feel at their core. And so nothing's happening. And I just found myself in a place of gratitude today because I'm like, I don't even know what to tell people because I wouldn't have life any other way than it is right now. And the way that I got to this point is that I just kept following the callings of my soul, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I will do that even when it means sitting and processing, releasing someone or something or some people or some environment or even when me getting to that point means I got to get away from comfort. I'm just going to do it. So I hope that you guys, this is completely ramble. Like I wasn't going to go live, but I'm going live because this is what I said I was going to do. It's just like, find the joy. Like, what brings you joy? Stop doing shit you don't want to do. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand people that keep just doing it. And I know people are going to say you don't understand because you don't. And I'm just telling you guys that there's a million people. Oprah and them ain't saying the same thing for a reason. It's because you got to understand that how you see everything is why you see everything. How I see everything is why I see everything. I never find a good parking spot. Women, something that I keep seeing women do, calling yourself fat, talking about you on a diet. I don't understand it. I'm fat. Every single day, you fat. I don't know. Every single day I wake up, I'm fine. Okay, I am fine. That's all you're going to get from me. And I don't care if I gain 20,000 pounds. I'm still fine. It's all you're going to get out of my mouth. Period. There are times when I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. I'm still fine. Like, what? And my energy is still going to be that of a fine chick. Period. I'm not calling myself nothing else. I'm going to find joy in everything. Like, some of you guys are like taking life so serious. And it's like, oh my God, I can't imagine. The way that you see everything is why you see everything in your life. So you got to find joy. What lights you up? What excites you right now? Can you do something that excites you today? And it doesn't mean that your circumstance is going to all of a sudden change and there's going to be rainbows. Finding joy in the middle of pain, that's what I do. That's what I've done. That's why I can sit here and say this to you. At the brokest of brokest moments, at the most abusive of abused moments, at the most abandoned of abandoned moments, I had to find joy. And I believe that's why I have so much energy and I have so much, all of these things, because anything attracted to my life comes because joy is a magnet. Peace is a magnet. Happiness is a magnet. And I dare you today to be bold enough to go after what makes you happy and stop sitting on the sidelines. There's just people who are bold enough to go after their life that they want. And then there's people who are just going to talk about why the economy's bad, why the system is messed up, why everything is the way that it is. And I tune out because I can't care. Like, I care, but I got to detach because I'm responsible for my community and the people that I touch. So my message can't perpetuate the stuff that the media is like. What are we actually breeding then? Which is why we have Good Seed for Life. I think we're attached to too many things that don't mean anything. Think about it. What are you attached to? Like, what are you attached to? Most people are working so hard and slaving because they're attached to something that actually means nothing. Because then you get it and then you know, what does it actually mean? And I learned that, from clothes and cars and penthouses and rich men and high up friends and all those things are great. But what actually matters is you being happy and you fulfilling the joys of your heart. Because that's when people get the best version of you. That's when your art comes out the best, whatever your art is. You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be some type of like artsy artist. Be whoever you are. Create whatever you want to create. That's what I loved about being in Italy. It's like when you look at the like Roman history, when you walk the streets, everything was centered around people doing what made them joyful. That was normal. Like connection with human beings was normal. And so I look at today and I'm just like, first of all, grateful that I can do whatever I want to do. Second of all, my heart goes out because people are believing lies and caught up in things that don't matter. What matters is what lights you up. And how can you do more of that? And doing more of that may mean that you got to do something short term that you don't want to do so that you create more time and space for more of the thing that you want to do. Does it make sense, you guys? Oh, I love you guys. I'm like that. That's why I can't watch the news. I can't watch criminal show. Yeah, I don't watch that kind of thing. My daughter keeps me joyful. I love it. Hey, 10G62. Yes, something that's simple. It is so simple. You're always where I need you when I need you. Thank you, Lenitra. That means a lot. Tori says, nails, hair, and music lights me up. Exactly. And it's interesting because as I was thinking about this, sorry, I want to have my pineapples. As I was thinking about this, I'm like, music is that tool for me that just gets me in the zone. Like, it hypes me up. So find what you use that's healthy, that really gets you hyped. Like in my groups, if you've ever been in any of my classes, I'm always like, I will put on Bruno Mars in a minute and jump around. Right now I'm on Bieber. I wish I could play it and just show you guys what Bieber album does for me right now. But you can't play it on the internet without my stuff being muted. So it's so annoying. But I'm in love with the Bieber album and it just genuinely makes me happy. It makes me want to dance with my mom. Even just yesterday, I was hugging my mom and I just hugged her. And my mom is not like, my mom naturally wasn't like somebody that just walk up to you and hug you and kiss you. She wasn't like that. My dad is like that. My mom wasn't. Her mom wasn't like that. And I was laying on my mom yesterday and I just grabbed her and I just hugged her so tight. And I said, Mommy, I love you so much. And I was just being mushy with her. And she was like, she doesn't know what to do. She's just like, well, I love you too. Okay, great. And it's just like, that brings me joy to do things that make her like say little weird stuff. Like, what brings you joy? What brings me joy is like making my dad go on a rant. If you was on my Instagram, did you guys see what my daddy was ranting about on my Instagram? Like, those are the things that light me up. Having dinner with my family. You guys really figure out what is it that you actually are after. Because I think a lot of people are after things that they don't really want. It just sounds good. And maybe you want to do something. You're willing to exchange a service in exchange for the time and the freedom that creates for you. But like, be honest about how hard you're willing to go. How dedicated are you? How much you're willing to persevere? Because that stuff is important. Knowing thyself. I don't know. That's what's on my heart to share with you guys today. I didn't have like a real purpose. It was just finding what lights you up. Girl, beauty must be your name. No, my name's Lakeisha Michelle. I think that's a compliment though, so thank you. Good Monday, good morning. You're my spirit animal. What's up, rainy woman? You guys are too fun. But yeah, that was my message. It's just find joy. Very simple. It's not deep. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I think most people have a hard time really like owning what it is they like. And again, what I love about other countries, as you study the history and just like the culture, a lot of people wake up and do what they love. Like, and that's first. Like they are into their just whatever is coming out of them. And I think just, Americans, you know how we do. Best place to be. But boy, oh boy. This is a beautiful message today. We all need to be reminded of something so simple. Seriously, find some joy. So today, have fun. Like I went to go see my friend and her children. And I don't do this just because like I love jumping on the bed. My big old tail, we jump on. I love jumping on the bed. I don't know anybody who says that. I don't know. I don't care. I love jumping on beds. I love pillow fights. I love water gun fights, water balloon. Like have fun in life. Like what, where, and why do we take ourselves so serious that we can't have so much fun? I just say to my friend, like, I don't need to come. I'm coming to see you. Like, let me go when I get off. I'm gonna like have fun. Like, and find a way. Like, there's a way of being. There's a stream of thoughts that you need to live by. Like, I always figure things out. Everything is working out for me. I always find a way. It always works out for me. Like that is a way of living and way of being, and it's a declaration to live by. I'm in California. Why is it sorrowful? Huh? What happened? Something happened I don't know about? Why is California a sorrowful day? And what's happening? You have an uplifting song you could share. What happened? I love your family. Thank you you're welcome. Yeah, did y'all hear my daddy? My daddy was doing a hot mess. My daddy is the most blunt father. Like I grew up and he literally would say anything like all the time. Did something happen I need to know about? I don't understand. Is everybody sad? What's going on? Are y'all sad right now? Is that what y'all telling me? First of all, I'm hungry. Just want to acknowledge that. Second of all, I think about my saddest day when I thought I was going to die several times. Let's be clear. And when I say I was going to die, I say this all the time because I need y'all to know I'm not being dramatic. You have to make a habit of finding joy. And it sounds easier said than done. But if you don't do it now, when the real deal stuff happened, like I thought I was going to die, when I watched my grandmother die in front of me, like for real, like I've never seen a person just die, like the color leaves her foot and travels up to where and then she just colorless and gone. Like I've never, in those moments are when the core of who you are really come out. So we have good tea for life because life hurts. Life has ups and downs. The very existence of Earth, how it replenishes itself is kind of like how humans do. Like every day someone dies, every day someone's born. Plants, the cycle of a plant. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for one, you can't be scared of death. You can't be scared of sickness. You can't be scared of like the whole time I was in the airports, everybody kept saying like the coronavirus. And like when I got home, I was in 3 major international airports and it was like crazy traffic. There was so many people. And years ago, when I started traveling a lot, I made a conscious habit to not take on what people say. You know, when you're in the airport, you're going to get sick. Because then every time somebody cough, I'm like, ah! Now, if I walk around saying I'm going to get sick when I'm in the airport, what's going to happen? I'm going to get sick when I'm in the airport. Right? So everybody's in this somber mood. Oh, hell no, we're going to switch this. Okay, so here's the thing. I get it. There are somber mood moments. Like, I get it. Like, it doesn't discount anything that's happening in the world. The weather, the deaths, the sicknesses. But what I'm trying to say, you guys, is that every day is an opportunity to see things differently. Does that make sense? Kobe and his daughter. Oh yeah, Kobe and his daughter farewell. Kobe. Okay, I see that in a whole lot of that in the comments. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys know how big of a Kobe. I could go back on my YouTube channel when I did like a whole thing on Kobe Bryant and his that Kobe was one of my favorite people that motivated me in general since I was a kid. My cousin fell in love with Kobe Bryant. He was my cousin was like a superstar type, person. And he was obsessed with Kobe and I couldn't get the remote control. So I had to just watch Kobe Bryant stuff all the time. And I just got addicted to his mindset. And here's the thing that I learned at an early age, because I'm that child that grew up with a bunch of old people. I was taught the way you honor somebody in their death is you do what they would. Honoring my mother, watching my mother, for lack of better words, dwindle with dementia is not easy. There are some days I am just crying, and even through the tears, I'm able to honor her and be upbeat and find the joy, because that's what she would want me to do. My mother wants me to try. Like, I have been in Texas because I realized that, even now it brings tears to my eyes because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do. The person, the circumstance is the circumstance. And it doesn't mean you don't care. Caring about Kobe is game. The next day, Kobe said, Kobe, if you are a real Kobe Bryant fan, if I die tomorrow, do not sit up and be talking about, no. Keisha will be like, get up, because you could be next, Negro. Get up, get going, do what you're supposed to do now. That's how you honor me. And that's how we honor Kobe. That's how you honor anybody that's dead. You honor Martin Luther King by honoring his principles, by carrying on now, because now is the only time that you have. I honor my mother today before she passes, before my father passes, by carrying out the principles now. I honor Kobe by carrying out the principles now. And if you are a Kobe Bryant fan, I guarantee you can go find 10 interviews where at his lowest point in his career, he said, that sucked. Let me analyze. I give myself this 24 hours. I'm back on the court. I'm back practicing. I'm back getting into action, being the best that I can be, because I don't know my time is up. Kobe Bryant said, I want to die a legend. He wanted to die early. He wanted to, now this is a horrible, unforeseen circumstance. There is grief. I'm not discounting your grief. I'm not discounting any of it. What I'm saying is, in the moment of grief, we have a choice. When I rubbed my grandmother's legs and she was dying, I had a choice. I can spiral. My mother chose to spiral. The doctor said, your mother does not have dementia. She has depression. If she keeps going, she will have dementia. They did tests. There was no dementia. He said, she is severely depressed. If you keep going at this rate, Miss Jones, you will manifest. A doctor told me that. So what I'm saying is, everybody, there's an opportunity. In death, there is an opportunity. It is a sick kind of way of thinking, because naturally as humans, we want to coddle each other and we want to hug each other. And it sucks when someone has lost their husband, their children, all the families. That sucks. What I'm saying for us, honoring them, is keeping the torch going. Jumping into being all you can be. Because you know what sucks? Dying, and you died doing something that ain't got nothing to do with your soul desired. That's what sucks. So today is an opportunity. Today is an opportunity to honor Kobe. My friend, his brother died. The way that he honors his brother, there's things that he does in his life every day. It sucks. He doesn't have his brother. That was his best friend. That was his homie. That was his everything. But he honors his brother in his life every day by doing these different things. I honor my grandmother by doing these certain things. I honor my mother who's not gone. So it's an opportunity. I need everybody to know that I'm not saying you can't cry. I cry about my mama and she here. I cry all the time about it. But in that cry, it's because I'm human and I got to let the tears fall. And I got to be human and feel the grief. I got to be human and feel the loss. I got to be human and feel that. But I'm going to keep moving. And I'm only going to use it as inspiration to be more me. Because I'm watching people dwindle their lives away and they weren't all that they wanted to be. They didn't even have the tools and the resources. They didn't feel safe to have conversations about the changes that they saw happening in their lives. There was so much that they didn't have access to. And so if you're watching this, you have an opportunity to love more. You have an opportunity to find more joy. You have an opportunity to dance through your circumstance. You have an opportunity to honor in such a healthy way. So the real question is, even though the weather's bad, what are you going to do? Even though we've lost amazing people. You know what I love is that we lost Kobe, but you will never lose his legacy. You will never lose everything that he stands for. There's a million videos. Man, if I could have my great grandmother on a million videos and I could just watch her and what she believed and all the things that she taught me, and I can watch it over and over and over, and I can always have a sense of who she was. Man. So like every day we have an opportunity to be what we didn't have, to be that example to someone else. We have an opportunity to honor those before us. If you're Black in America, please don't get me started on being Black in America. When this freaking country was built on your back, get up, shut up, put in the work. Get out your feelings because you owe. Like I feel like I owe my ancestors. So whatever I think I got today, they had a gabillion times worse. So like, what's up? I'm up. I'm at it. Tears wiped. I'm at it. Whatever's calling to my soul, I'm doing it. I don't care what you think about me. I can't care because I just want to die empty. I'd rather look crazy than die without having let everybody know what I stand for, what I believe, without having tried to open some doors, without having tried to set some examples. I was talking to my nephew yesterday about how to buy $1 million house and how, okay, this is what we were literally going through numbers. I'm like, pull out your phone. Let's go through the calculator. Let's look at what $1 million really is and why it ain't nothing. Like, let's look at what that is. Like, let's look at buying a house. He was just like, wow. I'm like, yeah, you see how you can get access to stuff ahead of the time? Like, did we need to be a millionaire to get into that house? He was like, no. I was like, exactly. He was like, oh my God, like what? I was like, this is how we move, nephew. And most of that stuff that I talked to him about was all about perception and a few tweaks over here. What I see is the reason why I see what I see. Does that make sense, you guys? So everything is an opportunity. Today is a new opportunity every single day. So I can wake up and say, I'm sorrowful. And then everything is going to mimic that. It doesn't mean you don't grieve. Like I've been grieving the loss of who my mother was for a couple years now. But how you actually see it as an opportunity to love differently, to have patience, to be a different, like who am I becoming because of who I need to be for her, right? For my father, right? It's all an opportunity. No, you cannot take on everything people say, like for real. I walked into the airport, everybody just kept saying, the coronavirus. I said, why are people walking around? I'm not about to get no goddamn on corona. Unless it's a beer. And I don't even like beer. So I'm not getting corona, period. Okay? And even when I got home and my throat started, whatever, I got proactive, period. And guess what? My core is health. So with the bigger picture, what I was telling my group this morning is like, are you actually prepared for things? Because we talk about a lot of stuff, but like, if you were to get sick right now, do you trash your body on a regular basis so you couldn't even take on a virus? Most people do. Like, how are you actually treating your life? These are the things we should be thinking about. Like, and get proactive. I'm in California having a joyous day. Thank you, Pamela. I'm having a joyous day. But I feel everybody understand with the homegoing. I understand. I'm going to need y'all to play Bruno Mars at my funeral. Like for real, celebrate my life. Laugh at all the crazy things I did. Talk about what I would do in a scenario, even as tears fall. Celebrate my life. Kobe and Gigi, I know. You can't take on everything. I remember in the beginning of following you that you will always ask us to follow him. Exactly. Because I love Kobe Bryant. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. I mean, you would think I know him. I literally watched his interviews all the time. I need to know the mindset. And so I became obsessed. I mean, in the morning time, It was like Kobe, Miles Monroe at one point. It was just Kobe, Miles Monroe, Kobe, Miles. Like, I love them. And they're both gone. And they're both still two of my favorite people. Like, top 10. I was taught the same way. We honor the person through the message and celebrate the good. Yep. And it helps you grieve. Like, it really does help you put the death in a perspective, because death is a part of life. A lot of people grew up not having healthy conversations about death too. Like, I'm grateful for my parents because I did. Yes, I received that, Lakeisha. This helped me today. Thank you for the good tea. You're welcome. We really need the reality talk today. Real talk from Hey, Lakeisha. What's up, Sonia? What's up, Tiny? Many opportunities to see differently and do differently. Right. Because a lot of people like to grieve because it also, grieving is healthy. You need to grieve. You can cry. Some people think that I keep saying it because I see a lot of people send me messages like, everybody not like you, Keisha. And when someone says that, if I were saying that, that's me trying to sit in my stuff. That's me wanting to stay where I am and just say, shut up. Like, everybody ain't like you. You don't know my story. That's me. That's what I would say if I want to stay where I'm at. Because ain't nobody like me and ain't nobody like you. So why is that the beginning of the conversation? But anyway, try to maintain my joy even when people start to snatch the gospel. I love it. I love it. This has been medicine to my soul. Amen. I woke it up right on the limb. Right. I woke up today on fire. I did too. I woke up grateful. I was just like I don't know. I just woke up. I was like, man, I don't know. I'm grateful. And my heart always goes out to people because when you don't know what's possible, everything that you're experiencing feels really, really heavy until you understand that there's another way. Which is why I'm always on here trying to share different tips and things. And I'm always talking about sales and all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of stuff is a money problem that can just, solve that issue. Or it's a belief. It's like a conversation that you just need to shift. Yes, put in the work. I spiral when my grandmother and daddy passed. God used cancer to shake me up. Like, some people, and that's why you need a therapist. Like, I don't believe that. You just need to, some people can get over it like that. And some people seriously need to talk to someone because you're just not strong enough. Be bold enough with yourself and say, you know what? I need a therapist. I need a coach. I need somebody to help me navigate my thoughts, because if not, I'm going to self-sabotage. Most people think that therapist means like you got a problem. And it's like, first of all, who don't got a problem? Second of all, you need someone that knows how to navigate and give you things and tools to use through whatever conversation is in your head. So I am in no way saying that, like, just get over it or whatever. I'm saying, like, death is inevitable. Yours too. What are you going to do with your life? And if you need a coach, get a coach. If you need a therapist, get a therapist. Get it now and stop waiting, because every day is the day that you have. And so if you're not finding joy, if you're not, like, even on the day of funerals that I've been at, or even on the days that I almost died, I found joy to the point where everybody always goes, how are you finding joy in the middle of this? Because that's my norm and that's my rule. And that's why I'm still alive today, because I can find joy in the middle of chaos. And that is my core. And thank God life ain't chaotic all the time, but what it is, I'm going to overcome it, period. I'm a fighter. I'm a faith fighter. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. It is because I made it my norm. And you cannot make it your norm unless something happens. And in that something tragic, in that moment, in that stress, in that chaos, in that stuff, that's the opportunity where you're made. That's where David became David, right? In the middle of the Goliath, that's where David needed Goliath. He needed the fight. He needed the battle. He needed that. What happens is we get to Goliath and then we want to and just go back to what's comfortable. Everybody ain't got no shield and no sword. And what David was like, if I can get a bear, I can. So you got to really have the energy of David. If I overcame death through this abuse, then I can overcome death on this hospital bed. And if I overcame death, I surely am not worried about, I think I'm getting sick. I'm surely not going to say, could it be the corona? Psych. My body is I command this. Now, I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to do my part spiritually and physically. That's how we roll. So what is it that you desire? That's all we're talking about here. What's joy? What do you need next? What do you need to learn? What is it time for? It takes you listening to yourself. And most people, we drown ourselves out. We want to Netflix it out, music it out, be laid up out, be looking for something else other than everything outside of us. And when in reality, your reality is what's inside of you. So your inner world creates your outer world. I'm telling you guys, your inner world creates your outer world, period. Yeah, and here's the thing. Tori, I think that is actually, we owe our ancestors. Yes, God. Yep, cry because you're human and keep moving. That part. I don't know Kobe. Let his family and friends this space to grieve. I am right. That part. A lot of people don't know Kobe. That's the beautiful thing about also death is that a lot of times, like my nephews, I remember when Michael Jackson died, my nephews were like, oh my God, have you ever heard Michael Jackson? They'd never heard Michael Jackson before. So that's the beautiful thing is that more people get to learn about what you leave behind. So the real thing that scares me is like, dang, did I leave enough behind? Right? And that's just me. I don't know how you think, but I look at, did I what was I dropping down? What's the story that people are going to be able to tell? You can write that story, right? You can you can go to the end of this year and write out how it's going to be. And then you can come back to today and live into that writing. Do you guys know that? I teach you that inside of the Tea for Life membership group, by the way. It's how we roll, people. I'm hungry. I'm going to go heat up something. I'm hungry. I got to eat. But the moral of the live stream, there was no moral. I just needed to come live because this is what I said I'm going to do. So I did it. And whatever came out, came out. But I hope that it served you. And I hope that you're inspired to be more you. Like, what is it that you actually want? Like, why are you on social media? What are you looking for? What do you want to do? Let me see in the comments. What's something that you really want to do? Like I have it in my mind right now. I'm going to go to the beach. I just decided I'm going to California. And also decided I want to go back to Italy. I want to go there and I just want to be and just be present with the earth and see what other creative things come up. You just decide, what is it that you want to do? What do you want to do? Also want to go say hey to my folks, right? Also want to enjoy something really, 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 really good and feel no way about whatever it is that I'm going to eat and just whatever. It could be something, it don't have to be deep. It don't have to be, and it could be something drastic. Maybe I want to sell everything and be out and I don't even know where I'm going. I just want to be out. Figure it out. I don't know. Yours not going to be like mine, but what is it that you actually want to do today? I woke up and what is it today that you're actually grateful for? Because a lot of times we're discounting what we actually have access to. Most people mad at their job, but that's the job that pay your bills. So what you mad at it for? Show it gratitude and then figure out what is it that you think you should be doing and then find time to do it so that you can stop fussing about your job and respect it. Because if you lost your job, then you'll be mad about that. I don't understand. What is it that you actually want? The reason why you don't have it is because you're not vocal. You're not voicing it. I have a therapist, life coach, and you are my business coach. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, you need people. You need people. We need people. And if you can't get a therapist, get a book. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Don't let nothing stop you. You can go sit at Barnes and Nobles and just read the book and then put it back on the shelf. There's no excuse. I'm going to print our orders and order ingredients. The getting a massage. I'm going to print our orders and order ingredients. What? Oh, because you make products. I love it. Find joy today. Joy in great gratitude. I find joy in the gratitude. When I go down my list, I just keep looking at things until I just go, man, I'm grateful. That energy gives me joy. And then I look at what next? Right? And it's based on my vision and my outcome. And then there's other things that are completely random. I saw the beach and I said, oh, let me get a ticket. I'm about to be out. And I find joy in doing for other people. Sometimes when you don't have joy, and you feel like you can't figure it out. I have a surprise for someone tomorrow. I'm so excited about. So I just can't wait. I spoil surprises because I just can't. I want to hurry up and tell the person. So I have to just kind of be quiet because I'm come on tomorrow so I can see the surprise. That's the joy, the look on their face. That gives me joy. So, fill your life up with joy this week, today. Raining woman no, I'm happy. I'm going to see Janet. Yes, Janet. Listen, I saw Janet and I enjoy. Janet is the bomb. I love Janet. I wish I could see Michael Jackson. I just have to watch him on YouTube. I watch Michael Jackson all the time on YouTube as if it was real. This serves me very well today. Have a massage today. Get a massage. I love it. I want to meet my weekly goal of 250 in sales. I want to be consistently happy and focused. Sorry, my daily goal. I was gonna say that's a low weekly goal because I know you. I mean, for somebody that may be happy, I was like, oh heck no. I was getting ready to get on you. Your love for me conditional. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, this is a charge to look at yourself. Look at your life and what do you want? Assess it. What do I see? What do I want to see? What I want to release and get to doing it now. That's it. That's the moral of the story. That is the moral of the story. Come to Vegas after Cali. I'm overdue in Vegas. I'm so overdue. I'm sure my aunt would agree. Yeah. So you guys, my throat is like so weird, so I can't really like super sing right now. Or else I would give you a song. But I'll give you guys a song. Okay, what kind of song? You said you want an inspirational song. Well, I have to play my music because you can't play nothing on here without getting cut off. But I think this is really, there's so much that I could play. Let me think. I think this is about being obsessed. Juju says Life on Fire. You think Life on Fire? LOL, I know. I was like, whoops. I sure was like, I see Wake Up. I see Life on Fire. I was saying obsessed because it's really about being obsessed with like, I'm only here to win. I'm only here to be my best. Like, I'm obsessed with that because when you become obsessed with that, everything else, like, let's see. I'm just a little obsessed. My voice is like, let's see. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, Life on Fire. Why is it not coming up? That's so annoying. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. It's a declaration. It's actually very appropriate, you guys. Aw, thank you, In Spirit Hair Concept. This is seriously a declaration. Because you're deciding that no matter what you see, your life's on fire. Oh, I can be anything if I just believe. Live life on fire. Come on and start right now. We're not sorrowful. What? I don't want to spend another day playing the same game some people play. Woo! I don't want to wake up feeling sad, putting on my makeup because I hate my life. Don't go another day like that. Right now, I'm the flame, baby. I'm gonna go out with a Kobe went out with a bang. No pun intended. Y'all know what I mean. Period. I can be anything. This man got so decisive. At 13. No limits. Oh, come on and start today. You gotta look fear in the face every single day. Sometimes every single hour. No more standing around waiting for a life that I read about. What? I'ma pave the way. I'ma live my life. Come on, y'all. How? Finishing what I started. No more worrying about the flaws. Now or never, today's the start of my life, cause my life's on fire. Let's go. I can be anything if I just believe. So live a life on. Woo! Come on and start today and look fear in the face. Listen, I can be anything. Honoring those before you is owning the ideas and implementing them right now. Y'all, my mama made this part of the song up. Here we go. I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Said I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm on fire. Woo! Fired up and I'm ready to go. I'm on. Hey! I can be. Listen. I can be anything. Listen, y'all. It's all based on what I'm believing, what I'm speaking, what I'm thinking. Is today sorrowful or am I fired up? Hey, fired up and I'm ready. You decide. How you feeling? I'm fired up. I love it. Let's go. Woo! What's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good
That
morning.
is literally my theme song. Like, no pun intended with the whole fire thing. I know y'all were like, oh my God. Like, who has time for that? Life on freaking fire means I'm going to die empty. I am going to die with everything that I desire out of me. And so every day when I wake up, it's just like, what do I want to create? What's calling me? What do I want to help people do? I love helping people. Like, I love getting people results. And so everything that I touch is going to do that. And that's what I'm going to do until I leave this earth. Right. And I'm also going to have a ton of fun. I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to do whatever it is that comes to my brain. If something comes to my radar that I want, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to be wild and it's going to happen. I'm going to see it to fruition. And so really it's just a matter of like, are you going to let obstacles stop you? Or are you going to think like Kobe and say, okay, I saw why that didn't work. Give me one summer. And all summer, you work on every centimeter of that situation. So when you come back, people don't even understand what you did because they chilled and you worked. Like, what's up? Like, that's what life on fire looks like. That kind of living is why I'm here. And if you look at the story of the parable of the talents, y'all know that's my favorite story, one of them anyway. And it's like the person who was given 5 talents, he literally took 5, made 10, and he went at once. The person who was given 2 took 2, made 4. He went at once. Instead of sitting around looking at today and deciding what kind of day it is, the only declaration you need to make about today is that it's on fire and that you're about to do something that you haven't done. Figure out what that is. It could be something simple. It could be something big. I don't know. You have to figure that out. But that's why we're here, to remind ourselves every single day. The scripture of the day was be joyful and sing as you come in to worship the Lord. Worshiping the Lord doesn't mean you got to go to freaking church. That means that you are honoring this day. God, I thank you for this day. God, I thank you. Matter of fact, let's pray. God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our limbs. We thank you for our voice, our minds, the fact that we have the ability to think. We can literally think new thoughts and design a new life, oh God. You gave us the power. You let us know that we can do all things through you with you as our source. You let us know that every day is an opportunity. You give us so many examples of abundance in this world that we get to harness. Your very existence is abundance. Lord, we love you today because we don't have to do more things for you to love us. Your love is unconditional. You don't love me more than the next person. And I just thank you, God, for being that abundant. You care about every single one of us. I thank you for showing us in our day-to-day lives. The more we turn to you, the more abundant this life on earth can be. I thank you for all of the ideas that you're putting in our hearts, the desires that you're placing on our hearts. I thank you for the law that if we just keep seeking the kingdom principles, that you will add all the other things. Like the true law of attraction is you. So I thank you that we all have access to you right now in this moment and forevermore. We praise you for who you are. We love you for this connection all around the world right now. I thank you for allowing me to be the vessel, and we lift you up and honor your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen, amen. And that is how we do it. I'm going to go have lunch now. My life's on fire time. I love it. Today is a great day. All things going my way. I started with praise. Today is a blessed, abundant day. Boom. And just be careful of the world trying to shape the narrative of how today should be. Sometimes we take on things that aren't even really ours. Like, let's just be intentional about what is ours to take on and in what manner do we want to take it on, right? Abundant thinking. God is abundant, therefore we are abundant. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall want for nothing. Ask me anything at LakeishaMichelle.com. I'm sure I'll go live and sell something at some point later today. Because what is life? What is life without sales? You have to let us hear that song by Whitney Houston. I Look to You. Oh, I love that song. Once my throat literally is like still kind of inflamed. I love that song. I'm gonna sing that to you guys. Oh, I can do that in my Good Tea group. That is really, 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 really good. That's one of my favorite songs. I Look to You, and I love what's the other one? Didn't Know My Own Strength. That's the one. Oh, that's such a good song. Amen. I want to keep getting closer to God, to start back playing the flute. I want to go to India. I love it. And graduate. I love it. Write it all down. And like it's done. Like I write it all down. Y'all know I teach this. Hi, how have you been? Please, please, please sing Whitney Houston. I Look to You. I can't, you guys, my throat is like inflamed. So I can't really sing. I mean, I don't know that it would sound. How does I Look to You go? As I lay me down, heaven hear me now. I could really sing. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all. Winter storms have come and darkened my sun. I can't even believe I remember the words. After all that I've been through, who else will I turn to? I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I hear a song. I look to you. I look to you. I literally don't have no voice to sing that. I want to combine my faith with my business, but still not know how. It's what I'm doing. Like, it's what I do. It's what you just do. No, you're not. How do I separate who I am? Like, I love God. Like, how do I separate who I am? Like, how do I tell you how I built my business without telling you my faith and what I believe? I believe that what I speak comes into existence, and that's because of my faith. So how do I do that without telling you that that's how it goes? Like, you just do it. There's no rules. Like, I don't listen. Like, just do you. And you tell people, these are the principles that I live by. Like it. Join me. It works. The end. So, yeah. I'll sing that song when my voice come back because I don't know. After all my strength is gone. It feels so weird. I mean, I know I may sound decent, but like there's nothing there. It feels like I'm singing from the back of my throat. It feels weird. I got you. We'll look at that for Friday's lineup, okay? Friday's lineup. I'll be super, super back by then. But I love you guys for requesting. I love that song. Okay, peace out. LakeishaMichelle.com for any questions. Y'all know I'll be live later, so it is what it is. I love you for watching now, and I love you for watching forever, and that's it. Peace out.